Good morning. How's everyone doing today?
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto US 202 West, US 6 West.
Beautiful September morning here in New York.
Turn right onto US 202 West, US 6 West.
Hey, Maury, what's going on? There goes my clipboard. You love when you hit the brakes and stuff goes flying.
Continue on US 202 West for 5 miles.
I'm in New York, Dutchess County, about an hour north of New York City. Where are you at? Yeah, I drive an ambulette. I'm an ambulette driver. I drive people around in wheelchairs. Primarily in the Dutchess, Putnam County areas in New York here, which is about an hour north of New York City. Uzbekistan, wow. I knew a guy who raised sheep over there. He married one of them. I'm kidding. I had a friend from Ireland, and he didn't have a lot of girlfriends. I remember one time we were walking by a sheep farm, and one of the sheep came over and said, "Daddy." Kind of awkward. Hi, Maury. So what time is it over? Isn't it like midnight? 1 o'clock in the morning? They have Planet Fitness in Uzbekistan? I don't go to Planet Fitness. I don't like Planet Fitness. It's funny, you know, back in the day, back when I was a kid, I'm not that old. Well, I guess I am. I'm 59. But there was Jack LaLanne. Jack LaLanne had these gyms scattered around the New York area. And it was like, it's not like today. Today, people are really conscious about how they look. You know what I mean? Like, these Planet Fitness places and Gold's Gym, they're packed. They are packed. And I don't know if it's because people are doing it for their looks or if they're doing it for their health or both. I think the younger people, you know, I'm not bashing anybody, but I think younger people do it for looks, which is fine. But you got to work on other skills too. I notice nowadays people aren't really socializing like they used to. My sister and I were going over bars and taverns. I grew up in Sleepy Hollow, New York, Tarrytown, New York. Used to be called North Tarrytown. They changed the name to Sleepy Hollow. And yes, it's based on the Sleepy Hollow tale. Anyway, we had General Motors in Tarrytown, right? Sleepy Hollow, actually. And back then, I'm talking like in the 80s, there was about 16 bars and taverns between Tarrytown and Sleepy Hollow. They're neighboring villages. And now we counted four bars and taverns to go drinking and socializing, play pool, play darts. It's weird how things are changing, you know. It's like people just don't socialize like we used to. People are more into Facebook, TikTok. I see it all the time. I don't do TikTok, but when I do come across, I'll admit it, the YouTube shorts, they get me. Like, I go into YouTube to research something, how to repair something, or just curiosity about something, and those freaking shorts pop up, and I'll be sitting there, you know, and then after like 5 minutes, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I'm wasting my time watching these people wrapping their cucumbers in plastic wrap. Like, I know how to do that, but it's just like watching other people do stuff, you know? or some guy and some lady, they were like eating cake with a toothpick. They're just going like this with a toothpick. But it's just, I guess because it's different. Okay, yeah, you can turn on TV, you can watch Fox News. Oh, President Trump is the best thing since, I don't know, since what? Mint chocolate chip ice cream? Or put in CNN and Harris, if she won, we'd be a much, okay, so we skip all that crap. I give up on all the news media outlets. I find myself watching RT News because I like to see what's going on in other parts of the world, in the Middle East and Africa, and Fox News is kind of like, it's like soft porn almost. Like you got these women, they're so pretty, they're so attractive, right? And they're all like so perfect, they got their little crosses on. And then you go to CNN, it's like those people definitely need to improve on their looks. They look like they'd work in a tea shop somewhere, selling hand crocheted fanny packs or something. I don't know. But I just find myself entertained watching YouTube shorts. But I guess that's why people watch TikToks, because you just scroll through these. When I was a kid, there was a show called Real People. And Real People, the show would go around to the country and just introduce us, the viewers, to different people. The jobs they do, the families they have. Do you remember that? I don't know. I have a fun feeling everybody watching right now, well, two of you are probably younger. But Real People would introduce you to people from around the country. Oh, Bob is a bus driver, or Debbie is a waitress, and what they do. And it was the real world. I mean, real people. And the reason that attracted my interest is because I got to see other people doing real things. It was almost like the first reality TV show, just observing what people do for a living, what hobbies they have. It's really kind of interesting, especially for a kid. Yeah, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I like YouTube now because I call it YouTube University. I thought I was the only one who came up with that name, but now we hear it more often. If you ever need to find out how to fix something in your car, or how to make a decent chicken tikka masala, or how to braid hair, or whatever, I remember I had to go on to refresh myself how to make a tie, because I was going to, I think it was the only time I wear a tie or a suit is usually when I go to a funeral or a wedding. So I forgot how to make a tie. I was like, doing all stuff, and I was like, so I went on YouTube, and there's some guy, he's like, showing me how to make a tie, and I was like, oh shit, that's easy, because when I worked for a limo service years ago, we used to wear white shirts and black ties and black jackets, so I was always making a tie before work. Then as time went on, after COVID came along and shut down the company, suit place I was working for, I didn't have to wear a tie anymore. Now I just wear simple collared shirts or t-shirts. As a matter of fact, I keep telling my boss, I'm always kidding around with him, saying, so when's that order of company t-shirts coming in? It's been 3 years I've been working for this guy. So the other day, I wish I was wearing it today, I wore like a Hawaiian shirt. It was like all colorful and stuff. And every time I went to a nursing home to pick up a passenger, the person behind the counter, they're always wearing this, so the women behind the counter would say, oh, nice shirt. And I'd say, yeah, I'm protesting. Like, what are you protesting? I said, I'm protesting the fact that Ken, my boss, won't get some company t-shirts, you know. I mean, I think it's important when you have a business, you know, that your employees have some kind of standard dress code or look, you know, like a collared shirt that has your company name on it, logo. I walk through nursing homes wearing jeans and this shirt, and people don't know who the hell I am. But
In a quarter mile, turn left.
so today it's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I know in Uzbekistan you probably use Celsius, right?
Take the second left, then turn right.
Well, I'm heading in for my first pickup. I'm turning into the facility now. And I'll be transporting actually 2 people in 2 wheelchairs, which is kind of a hassle. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Take the next right. Then your
6:19
destination will be
in
on the left.
Uzbekistan. Wow. Did you have dinner yet?
In 800 feet, slide left.
You guys can comment in the comments. I glance down every 20 or 30 seconds to read them
Destination is on the left.
because I am driving. It's kind of a hassle. We got Maury in Uzbekistan. Maury, you still out there? Or are you a bot? There's a lot of bots out there. So now I gotta go and find 2 people in wheelchairs, which is always fun. I can say their first names, Francis and Beatrice. It's supposed to be in the same unit, which never works out. They're always in different units, which drives me crazy. But it is what it is. Let's see. I'm just messing around with the settings here. I haven't done a live stream in a while. I gotta go get these people. I should be back in a minute. Let's see some pictures. Francis and Beatrice. Beatrice is going in first. You able to lift this arm up any? Let me get under the with the seatbelt, okay? That'll help you. There. Okay? Right, that'd be another gentleman going the same way. So you enjoy the music and I'll rate that. Okay? No worry. I know, because I could take this, throw it up in the air, it's a UFO, because it's unidentified, it's flying, it's an object, right? What concerns me is the alien spaceport. It's a big difference. When you say UFO, it just means it's an object that's flying, it's unidentified. It could be a frisbee, you know what I mean? But if it's something flying by, it could be a bird, and it's green, that's a problem. Right, exactly. Okay, Beatrice, we're about to leave, okay?
Okay.
Yes, so... clouds. Happy in what? Yeah. What's your wife's name? Mary. Okay. How many years you married?
We've been together now for 10 years.
Oh, 10 years? Oh, you knew it was. Would you need her?
Well, we met at a, I think it was a Republican meeting.
Really? Right. My kind of people. Were you in the service? Oh my God. Yeah, that is interesting.
Then, I became a lawyer.
That's different. Did you work with radar? In the military, it kind of keeps you working in the radar system. Really? Classified stuff.
There was love. I had to have a training.
That,
Then I had to clearance again. I worked for
Department of Defense, yeah. Oh, then you really have to have clearance.
Why do I say that?
Why? That's what, $2?
I'll tell you what it was. Obviously, you could have read.
Uh-huh. Flying cars?
No, it was listening to windows. Remember what out on record.
Well, that kind of makes sense. Well, I mean, radiation, that's interesting. Because radiation is not really, doesn't make sound. But I guess it goes to show you how it does have some kind of force, energy. Okay, guys, time to hit the road. Where are we going? Well, we're going to Chappaqua, New York first. That's where the first into some things. You guys can comment. I think I don't live stream too much. But, here we go. First sip of coffee today. Not bad. Yeah, it's not the hottest. I don't like my coffee too hot, but what happens in about an hour, it'll be cold. Put your signal on. People speed up. It's ridiculous, you know. You put your signal on, it means I'm moving over, changing lanes. Doesn't mean you should speed up. Try to pass me on the right, especially. Sawmill Parkway here in New York.